Hi everyone, I'm going to demonstrate how to interpret or manipulate Chapter 6 spreadsheet exercise. So this example is given in the textbook, and the textbook example gives you capital, labor, quantity from column ABC. So as you see, capital input is fixed at 2, so you are looking at short-run economy, right? So variable factor is labor input, and as you increase the variable factor, you can increase the quantity of output. So what about here? APL. APL, so I can say APL, that is abbreviation of average product of labor. So what's the definition of average product of labor? Average product of labor, APL, or often L is subscript, APL is how much total output can be produced by 1 unit of input of labor on average. So you can calculate it by total quantity of output divided by labor input. So if you look at the formula here, APL, you can see that it is total quantity of output, C3, right, divided by total amount of input labor, B3. So you can generate total amount of output produced by 1 unit of labor on average value. So that's APL. Then what about marginal product of labor? If you look at the formula here in the equation window or function window, again, marginal is always additional increase of input or something that, and also that causes additional increase of something else. You want to see the impact, right? So marginal product of labor is the additional increase of output quantity, C3 minus C2, when you increase labor input from B2 to B3. So you can see the formula here, right? So marginal product of labor can be calculated as additional product produced by additional or marginal increase of labor, right? So I just write it in a simpler form. But then, and of course, you know that by double clicking here at the corner, you can fill out all the columns, right? So let me not doing it. For some of you are doing this exercise. A wage rate is determined by outside the market, where labor is traded. Same thing for interest rate. So wage rate is the price of labor, variable factor, right? So let me just delete this. And then interest rate is the price of capital. Again, capital is traded in the capital market, which is outside of this product market. So the price will be fixed at 2.5, right? So that's the thing. So what you actually need to calculate is, of course, you can fill out these 3 columns and marginal cost. So marginal cost here, how can you calculate? You're not given with total cost or variable cost or anything else, right? In fact, you're supposed to calculate total cost and variable cost. So marginal cost, if you look at chapter 6, there is a formula that helps you to find marginal cost by using marginal product of labor. In fact, marginal cost is inversely related to marginal product of labor by this equation. So W is the price of labor, and when you divide it by marginal product of labor, you can calculate marginal cost. So when you look at marginal cost, the function window, again, it can give you price of labor divided by marginal product of labor. So you can fill out the column. Likewise, if you look at average variable cost, which is variable cost, total cost that varies when you when you produce one output, right? On average. So again, likewise, as you calculate marginal cost by this formula, you can also find average variable cost by applying W minus, in this case, average product of labor. So if you look at this cell and look at the function window, again, you are dividing the wage rate in F3 by average product of labor in D3. So these two, how you find these, are found in chapter 6 slide in the textbook. So fixed cost, of course, is always fixed in the short run. So you can fill out all the way as 555. And variable cost, if you look at function window, again, the most simple definition of variable cost, how much you spend for hiring the variable factor, which is labor. So you hire variable factor labor, 0.25 unit, and each unit you pay $10, right? So multiply these two, P3 and F3, you get variable cost. And of course, total cost is sum of fixed cost and variable cost. So you can see that formula, J3, K3 here, the sum of these two. So you can find total cost, right? I hope this is clear and helpful. Thanks for watching.